Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Make a Comic. This is episode 2 actually. So this is a series where I just talk about stuff I like about comics or my opinions, whatever, some recommendations on web comics, manga, anime, comics themselves, whatever. Anything with a good story and good art possibly. Oh yeah, good art probably does apply. Except for One Punch Man. Just good art didn't apply with that, because the story was super good. As I'm told, I have not read or watched it. First thing I want to talk about is I got the One Piece manga box set. I really don't like it, and yeah, it's a lot of money, but first of all, I saved up for it over like a good period of time. Um, but what sucks about it is that I don't know if it's the original. Obviously it's not. It has freaking Black Clover ads at the back of Volume 1. But I think it's the original Viz Media translation of One Piece, which is I'll tell you why it's so bad in a second. So while I was reading Volume 1 of One Piece, I was listening to the One Piece Virgin podcast. And then Noxaku was like, "Oh yeah, the Viz Media translation was really bad because um, what's it called Roanoa's. I'm not gonna say his last name because that's good. You'll see. Roanoa's name was messed up. So I'm gonna tell you these two names. What do you think? Which one is real? Roanoa Zolo or Roanoa Zoro? If you guess Zolo, well, you're completely wrong. The real name is Roanoa Zoro. In the translation, it's Roanoa Zolo. It sucked. It's because I had spent so much money on this and it wasn't translated correctly. Obviously, I've watched the anime up to the Skypiea arc, so I mean, it's fine. I know his real name, and I've seen some of his attacks where they're named improperly in the manga. But that was just a minor thing that I didn't like. My dog is just laying down with me right now. Sorry if you hear any background noise. But it is still a really cool thing. Surprisingly heavy. Comes with 23 chapters, which is awesome. I love Volume 1 so far. I've watched up to the Skypiea arc in the anime. So I'm on episode 210 or 211, and Skypiea arc ends on 28, I think. So I'm not too far into it, and I know like that's a lot. In 200 episodes, I would be able to watch Full Metal Alchemist 3 times because I think it's like 60 episodes, and I would have been able to watch most of Dragon Ball Z and all of Dragon Ball in that amount of episodes. But One Piece is 1,000 episodes long, which is an even stupider thing about One Piece. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It's one of my favorite things of all time. But it's so stupid, the anime. Originally, I think at least, one episode of One Piece was equal to like 2-ish, 3-ish chapters, which is a regular anime. But as it kept going, I guess they wanted to make more money off of it and not have as much filler. Which either way, there was gonna be filler when the anime covers more story in 1 week. So one chapter of manga, which is 20 pages with the Ichiro Oda and pretty much everyone else except for Dragon Ball Super, which we'll talk about in a second. One chapter of One Piece, which is 20 pages, is one episode of anime, which is around 20 minutes long. That is insane. Like, one fight scene that in manga was like, I think it was a page. It was like a couple panels. Showed off this whole, like, clash of Luffy. I forget who the other guy was. In the anime, it was like, I think it was like 5 minutes. No, I don't think it was that long. I think it was 2-ish, 3-ish minutes for just a clash. But Luffy punched a guy. This guy punched Luffy. That was it. It was like a couple minutes for that. Just a bunch of reaction shots. It was so stupid. Yeah. So the anime over time gets worse. That's why I want to read the manga now. At the start though, it's really good. At the starting of One Piece is really good. The art's really good, and it gets better at Wano. Well, not better than the start. It gets better from where it's at. Wano right now is looking pretty good. But it could look better, as we've seen with the beginning of One Piece. It could look better, but I said earlier about Dragon Ball Super. The guy who makes that now is Toyotaro, because Funimation just wanted to make more money off of Dragon Ball because the two movies had done so well. So they ask Akira Toriyama, is like, hey, you want to make us more money? Come on, make a manga, Shonen Jump, and just roll in some more cash, right? Here's Toriyama's like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, whatever, I know. So Funimation's like, sure, I got a guy. We're gonna bring a bunch of people in. They're gonna make an audition. You're gonna pick them. So they had the audition, and Toritaro, who you might know, made Dragon Ball AF, and I think by then he was going by Toible. I don't know. I think it was Toible back then. And Dragon Ball AF, like, I don't know about the story, but the art was pretty damn close to Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z, not really Dragon Ball, which is so good. If you're gonna watch any Dragon Ball thing, Dragon Ball is the best, and then Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball Super. But I still like Dragon Ball GT. But anyways, um, Dragon Ball Super, the manga, is really bad. Go watch the Totally Not Mark episodes about it, Toyotaro and Dragon Ball Super. He just fixes the manga. It looks so much better. So he said, like, there are too many reaction shots. This is what he's saying, and I completely understand it. There are too many reaction shots, which I think, sure, fine, that's your opinion. I think there doesn't have to be as much as there is in Dragon Ball Super, but yeah, there should be a few. There are too many like speed lines, so it's too hard for you to read, and plus, just to add on to that, it's too like there are too many panels in one page. You can go download the Shonen Jump app and just or and you can have the first three chapters of Dragon Ball Super and the latest three. Click on the latest one and just look through it. It doesn't look good. It might be getting better. I think it is, but it doesn't look good. Also, look at the bottom of it. It shows you the pages. There are 40 pages in the chapter. What the hell? Now, I think he makes them in advance, but still, 40 pages to come out every week? Holy crap, that is a lot. The regular is 20. Also, I probably should have said this at the start. The footage you're watching is from Dragon Ball, Time Cross Chapter 1 Redo. I didn't like Chapter 1. The art was okay. I wouldn't have redone it because of the art. But the art in the redo is so good, better than everything else I made. But it was more the story and the pacing. They weren't good. Just take my word. It'll be posted soon. Not really sure when, but soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going on my tangent about Dragon Ball Super and how it's not good. Also, the story wasn't that good. I feel like I haven't seen it, I haven't read it, but I do know a lot about it because I am a Dragon Ball Super fan. So, the start is like the Beerus, whatever, that was fine. For the Golden Frieza arc, whatever, that was fine. The Zamasu arc, sure, that was cool, it was fine. Then we get to the Tournament of Power, and it sucks. Because Jiren sucks. Again, this is the thing I'm taking from Totally Not Mark. He's not really the antagonist. The antagonist is literally, it's like someone who makes changes, or someone who changes something, right? Jiren does not change anything. If anything, Goku is the antagonist of the Tournament of Power arc. He changes Jiren, right? Jiren has never fought someone with full power before, but Goku makes him do that. Goku in the Tournament of Power arc is the antagonist. Like, if you're going by the definition of the word, he is the antagonist. That's just a fact. So, I do want to say something about One Piece, and the fact that it has inspired my comic a lot. What I wanted to add to Time Cross, I've made 2 maps so far from Time Cross. One is for Shingami, Shingami, yes, I think. I haven't seen the map in a bit, even though I really do like it. But I'm almost 100% that it's Shingami. That map is the map, or the country, that country is the place they start at. And then they eventually adventure out. But in One Piece, there are an insane amount of islands. In Time Cross, it's more like our world. In the real world, there are a lot more countries. Mine, there's 11 or 13, I think, countries. There will be more. There's a reason why. It's in the world map that Ken and the Time Cross gang get given later on in the story. It's wrong. It's not drawn correctly. Technically, I drew it on purpose. There's something in the middle, like the or like the red line. I call it the divider, but I want to call it the project divider, because, like, I'm gonna say they try to cut through it at one point in time, and ever since it's been called the project divider, which is also something that is a comic in on Webtoon, which is it's a great comic. I like it a lot. Um, so yeah, I just want to have that because I really like the whole thing about the red line literally dividing the world between the powerful people and the weak people. I think that's really cool, and or just like a cool concept. So it would kind of keep the weaker people safer, and the people over on the other side of the red line, on the New World area of the Grand Line, you're screwed. If you're just kind of born there, you're screwed. Just a fact. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea. So I put it into mine. So right now it's called the Divider. I'm probably going to call it the Project Divider at some point. I don't know when. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. Also, go check out Time Cross in Webtoon. It's really cool. Uh, I guess I should probably talk about a comic on Webtoon. I do know a few people on there, but I'm not going to talk about any of theirs. They do have a lot of really cool comics on there from like people that I know on it. They make some cool stuff. I got to admit, and I like one. I like a few of them a lot. I like all of them though. But the one I want to talk about is Sen, and Sen is just so cool. So the guy who created it just kind of wanted to make something with a bunch of powerful dudes, or I guess girls too, in the real series, and it's really cool. I think he recently came back. I don't know how recently, but he is back now. But he stopped because during COVID, he was the only person with a job in his family, so he stopped working on Sen. Because I mean, he has to make money for his whole family, and if no one else is bringing money in, he has to go work and not be doing his comic, which really sucked. But luckily he's back and it's awesome. I love the story. It's so cool. Go check it out. It's about like a powerful robot, a powerful dude, and a powerful girl with wolf powers. I do not know how any of them got this. I don't know how the robot, which name is Sen, is born. It's been a while since I read it, but the super powerful dude, no clue where. Well, I guess he got it from his parents, and the wolf girl got it from her parents. It's just a cool story. It's not like it's cool. It's pretty It's pretty funny. I like it. It's a very cool comic. I'm going to continue to say cool. Um, yeah, I don't know what else I want to say. There are a lot of like stuff I want to talk about because actually, what I do want to talk about is Bleach. I haven't seen it. My friend has, and he says it's really good. But from what I know, little I know about Bleach, is that it starts off really well in both the manga and the anime. Then the anime just does a bunch of filler. It's all filler later on. I think. I don't know. I think that's what I got from the video I watched on it. I think, or like most of it is filler and or just really bad. And then the manga, the art just sucks. Also, Ichigo, the main character, gets every power that is introduced in the world. Which again, I think is really stupid. If you're gonna make a power up for a character, give it a reason. Why do they have it? Were they given it at birth? Did they train with it? Can other people get that power? How did this power come into existence? There are two power systems technically in my series. No, three. You don't know about one until the end, or at all in this series. No, you kind of learn about it. First one, the Kamikaze Kaboom, the one that Ken has and is given like every person of Ken's race is given it. He's from an alien race. You get told about it in chapter 4. Yeah, he has a power called Kamikaze Kaboom. It just powers him up. It doubles every power that he has. Later on, as he masters it more, it's like like one for all, the quirk that Deku has. Except as he gets more used to it and he can go in a higher percents. Once he hits 50, he can whenever he hits something, at a certain amount of force, he can make something. He can make it explode once he hits 50, and he can handle that. But until then, no, he's just he's just powerful. But once he hits 50%, he can, when he hits something progressively, he can blow stuff up. Um, by saying that, you might think something about the main villain, Rin. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing. Or later on in the series, Rin goes to like a what's called so he goes into a jungle island or a jungle country which hasn't been touched by humanity at all. It's a character like Tarzan is there, and it's like heavily based off Tarzan, and then there's like a bunch of gorillas. So pretty much a Tarzan movie, but not it does change. And then there's like a temple, right? And throughout the story, a ancient power gets hinted at, and they say that Rin is so powerful because of the hidden power, or this ancient power, and they're like, oh, that's why Ken has it. Ken's mother is an ancient being or whatever, right? That has just lived on, and that's what makes like all these gorillas and the human that lives there and whatever is so powerful, and that's why no one has been able to touch them. No, it's because the temple that is in that ancient forest is just keeping it within this country. So Rin goes over there, destroys the temple, so it lets all this ancient power out to everybody on the planet Earth, planet Earth. So how this power system works? It's not much of a power system. All it does is it enhances a person's best quality. So like Ken's best quality is his endurance, like his kamikaze kaboom. Because of that, his endurance is super well. So he gets more endurance. So he goes from being able to use, let's say 25% up to 50 once that temple is broken. And then Kaju's best quality, or at least in a fight, he's very good at counterattacks and blocking. He blocks someone until the end of the fight and they're tired, and knocks them out. He knows how to counter people. So it's kind of like an Ultra Instinct thing, where he literally cannot he pretty much can't be beaten. You have to keep punching him. He will always block you and then eventually counter you. So the weakness to him is if he counters you, hit him again. He won't be expecting it. He'll just get hit. Um, that and then there's one character that I want to do, like have Rin like break into the government and like work his way to the top, destroy the whole world government, and bring everyone working for the world government into his like crew, I guess, and then be like he issues bounties on every time cross member, or like every time cross member, and so now people are going for them, and now he doesn't have to do as much work, and he can get more people to join him. And one of the characters I wanted to have so this girl was like, she was really good at darts. She was a great darts player. She was pro. And then when these ancient powers went out, now her darts never miss. She predicts where a person is going, and she chucks it. Perfect speed, perfect accuracy, perfect strength. Hits him and does whatever amount of damage she wants, whether dead or does 50% or knocks him out. Whatever. She's perfect. She has perfect aim. I thought that was a really cool idea with darts, and it'll also let me introduce a lot more of cool powers into the series. The last one, the Kamikaze Kaboom can be given to any human. You just have to reach a certain threshold of endurance and power. But the last one, which is only for Ken's race, it's called the Phoenix Force. I'm sure you can guess what Ken's race is called. What is my dog sees a fly. So yes, Ken is from the Phoenix race. It's not much. The Phoenix Force just gives them the power of flight and the power of fire. That's all it does. No resurrection, whatever. Just flight and some power to trade flames and kind of mess with it. Hint hint, Rin is from the Phoenix race, so he does have access to the Phoenix Force. He technically uses it, but you wouldn't know. So yeah, this video is about to come to a close. It's about a minute left. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching the video, and there will be more. Also, coming up, there will be a few series on this channel. First of all, the One Piece volume reviews. This one's coming out a day after this video is posted. Then there's the Let's Make a Comic series, which you're watching episode 2. And then there's the Let's Make the Sketch With Me, or sketchbook, I think I call it. Yeah, the sketchbook, a thing. The sketchbook, whatever. That's another series where I just practice something or I draw something in my sketchbook. Just messing around, having fun, doing whatever. Um, so yeah, I really hope you enjoy my video. My iPad's about to die, and this is me drawing a thumbs up and failing horribly. Okay, bye.